What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry, that was my phone. I understand for any given company, for any organization, selling is only something that will bring money to your table. I understand, money is only what matters at the end of the day, because to pay a light bill, electricity, salaries, your expenses, you're a person, you need to eat, you have your own expenses, so of course to maintain all of this, money is what has to come to the table, and to get that money you have to sell. In this video we're going to talk about how to sell anything to anybody. Now I know a lot of people are going to be like, I cannot sell, I don't know, I have never sold anything, I don't know what is selling, I don't know what is it. Guys, just tell me the last time you asked your dad for an iPhone X. You had to convince him, right? Or the last time, the first time you spoke to your girlfriend, you had to convince her, right? To date you, right? Or for example, the last time you asked your dad for the car keys, you had to convince him to get those car keys. Selling is all about convincing. In this video, we're going to talk about how to sell anything to anybody. My first point in this video is, before selling anything to anybody, make sure that you yourself are good enough in attire, in speaking, in voice, in everything. You need to sell yourself before you sell the product. The person whom you're going to sell to, he should understand you, he should like you, he should be attracted towards you, so that he listens to you and then he does that transaction. You understand me? Before you sell the product, sell yourself. Make sure that you are likable. Behave as like you wanted somebody to behave with you. For example, somebody approaches you, how would you want a person to approach to you? How do you want the person to talk to you when he comes to you? Behave like that. Be as neat, as decent, as calm, as protective, as productive. Just be as good as possible. Number one. Number 2 point is, before going to talk to the customer or before talking to anybody, walk in or on the phone, anything, before talking to anybody, meeting, discussion, talking to your friend, your relative, you want to convince him for a business deal, you're selling it, right? Before doing anything, research about it. Don't just go and talk blabber. Before you go, research about the product, research about the industry you're going to step in, or research about what you're going to talk about, and research about the plan A, plan B, ifs, nots, all the questions and everything you have to understand, you have to research, you have to question yourself and then understand and then research about it. Do it through the computer, do it through the market, do it through the people, do it through a survey, do whatever you can, research about the product. Then the next point is, before you go talk about it, make sure that you are building a rapport with that person. This is not only about the product. As I said, he has to like you. After liking, he has to build a rapport with you. Start engaging with your customer. Don't focus on the topic. You have to also talk off topic. Just talk about his lifestyle. Just be very specific. Don't be very rude. Don't be very offensive. Some people might find it offensive if you ask them about their personal life. Do not do that. In a commercial category, you cannot do that to a person. You cannot ask him about his private, about his personal life. The next point is, keep it simple. This is the 4th point. Try to keep it as simple as possible. Because when you are talking to a customer, you have to understand his level. According to that level, you have to talk to him. So you have to build a level, understand the level of the customer. If he's, like for example, in my field, like let's say if I would be talking about digital marketing, I would understand how tech savvy is the person, how much understanding he has of the tech. So for example, if you are talking about your gym or your real estate property, make sure that the person you're talking to, the person you're selling the land to or the flat to, he comes to your level, he understands, or you come to his level and you understand. You have to come to his level always, try to understand. You are selling him. He's doing a, what do I call it? He's doing a favor by buying it from you. I'm being honest. He has a lot of options, believe me. You have to build that kind of feel when you are selling it to him. So only he will buy it from you, he will give you money, the money will be on your table, believe me. The next point is, Before you go, before you talk to the customer and before you do all of this, as I said, you have to research. But not only that, you have to listen more to the customer before you put yourself, before you put your product, before you try to sell him the thing you're going to talk about. Try to listen to the customer, listen to his problems, because as I said earlier in my videos and in my posts, people are not buying the product. People are buying emotion, story, feel, magic, relationship. This is what people are buying. Try to understand. You have to build that, and to build that you have to listen to the customer. Make sure you are listening to him more than you are selling your product. Try to listen to him, understand his emotions, address his emotions, show some empathy, show some sympathy, as they taught us earlier in the corporate sector. Show empathy, show sympathy, attract the customer, listen to him, and then sell your product slowly. Believe me, it's not tough, it's not impossible. Until even in impossible, it says I am possible. So believe me, this is possible. Try to understand your customer before you sell it to him. These are the 6 points which I wanted to just discuss with you. Hope you guys understand. If you have any questions, please comment below in the section, and I look forward to hear from you guys. Cheers.